Big Things Coming is proudly brought to you by...
A brand new music venue open in Malaga. Contact us now for bookings.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Big Things Coming. As usual, I am joined by my friends.
Quick, turn him off.
Geordie, Mel, how are you?
Good, man.
What's up? I'm good, man.
All right, what's
Bro.
new, guys? What's going on?
I'm just getting over that face that he was
Sugar.
pulling there. I just say,
Sugar is entering my soul.
Oh, man.
what's going on with you?
This guy's going to get the diabetes soon.
For sure.
I'll bring fruit.
Fruit next time.
I'll bring fruit. Shall I bring fruit?
roll-ups. Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good. Let's jump straight in.
Let's do it.
Geordie, who we got today, bro?
Today we are getting a little frisky, a little naughty.
Oh.
We're going to introduce.
I think this is Perth's best band name, by the way.
Yeah, we're getting hardcore with it. It's the one and only Cunno of Chub Rub.
Chub Rub, Cunno. How you going, mate?
Welcome.
Yep, come real
and
close, my
lean
boy.
nice and close into the mic there.
Get nice
Get
and
in it.
intimate with that
Yeah.
mic,
You
brother.
can rub
How you
rub the
doing,
mic.
my bro?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Excellent.
Very
Yeah.
stoked to be here.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming all the way from the southern places.
Rockingham.
Yes.
Rocket. Oh, shit. We're in for some stories now.
Yeah, a bit of a nice Sunday drive up here.
Yeah, it's nice.
Whenever anyone asks you in an interview, you gotta be like, I'm chubbed up.
I'm chubbed up.
That's a coin right there. Trademark. Okay. I should
Chubbed
trademark.
up,
I'm
ready
just
to
kidding.
rub.
Yeah, gonna trade that mark one. Yeah.
Mate, I've got to ask you. So, I'm actually a bit scared to ask this too. How'd you get the name Chub Rub?
Honestly, I think it was like a Sunday. We'd all gone out to a gig together,
Yeah.
and we'd just been getting together, jamming a lot, and we're thinking we don't have a name yet.
Yeah.
So we're pretty dusty and hungover, and we just started brainstorming really.
Yeah.
And basically just trying to come up with the dumbest name possible, like just something really, yeah.
So
But
I
he-
just want to know, like, obviously it's a play on words and it rhymes and all this stuff, but who just went chub and someone went rub? Like, how did it? What the fuck?
I'm honestly a bit cloudy about what really led down to it, but in the end, we kind of just struck the name and everyone
Okay.
cracked up laughing. So we're like,
Yeah.
we'll roll with
That's
that.
the one.
And the amount of times I've seen you guys like tagged on Facebook, and then you jump in the comments section, and everyone's just applauding the band name. You know,
Yeah.
predominantly males too, but yeah.
Yeah, it's gone
We got
a
no
bit
say in
like
this.
infamous. It's hard to tell people the name sometimes. Like when I'm having
keep a straight face. Yeah,
when I'm having a real conversation and someone's like, "Oh, you make music? What's
Yeah.
your band name?" I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
I'll type it in.
Yeah, it's not a conversation you have with your nana at the kitchen table.
Not at all.
Yeah.
No.
Bit of like context for the people that do not know. Bless you,
sorry.
Mel. You're fine.
Bless you.
So you guys come from like the roots of the band would you say, correct me if I'm wrong, if it'd be like pure punk, hardcore-y, but Aussie.
Yeah.
So those
Yeah.
elements like are
Like
fused
Aussie
together.
punk
Yeah,
hardcore,
I'd say that's kind of what we're trying to create that sort of sound. Like we like a lot of the traditional sort of hardcore punk bands.
Yeah.
And just try to put a bit of a twist with our own slang on it. Really, put our own
Yeah.
sort of.
So when you say you like the traditional hardcore punk bands, who are they?
Well, into a lot of Screeching Weasel, Guttermouth. I like that really like humorous sort of like tongue in cheek, like a bit ignorant sort of
Yep.
style. Yeah, so like definitely Guttermouth, Descendants, the Vandals.
Yep.
One of my personal favorites is the Dwarfs.
Dwarfs.
Yeah, I feel like they're pretty edgy, like a bit humorous, like not too serious.
How long has Chub Rub been going as a band now?
I think played around with the idea for roughly a year, getting
Yeah.
things together, like getting to know each other. And about 2 years in, we started playing like little house shows and having like
Yeah.
parties and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the third year, we finally started
Yeah.
getting it together, recorded some music, and started playing some gigs. So I'd say 3 years,
Okay.
Yeah.
but probably around about 1 year of gigging and doing it all a bit more proper.
Some of the bands that you've gigged with so far, it's like I'm pretty sure you guys gigged with Killed in Action.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
played
yeah.
A fair few shows with them when we started.
They're
up,
good
yeah.
lads, man. Like,
Yeah.
and they freaked me the fuck out the first time I saw them live. I was like, oh, these guys are sick.
Yeah, they're funny guys. They definitely
Yeah.
have a good stage presence. Like,
Yeah.
they give off a bit of like a lunatic sort of.
We should warn the venue owner here, Trev, and also David, if you ever get Killed in Action here, you're going to lose some wedges, mate, because they just go pop.
Yeah, they love to crash and bash.
Yeah. What was the other band? I saw you guys play at
Was it
Old
Lennox?
Habits.
Oh,
No,
Old
Old
Habits.
Habits.
Yeah.
It was with I think it's maybe Guilty as Charged. Oh,
Criminal Charge.
Criminal Charge.
Yeah,
Criminal
yeah.
Charge.
So
The lead
when-
vocalist of that band
Javier,
He
the vocalist of that
blew
band.
my mind.
Yeah.
It was like he was in like a trance,
Oh yeah.
and I was
Yeah.
just like, I was in it. I was like, oh my god, it was incredible. It gave me fucking goosebumps. I was like, this
Yeah.
is insane.
I love that.
Yeah, he's got a great presence, hey. Unfortunately, they disbanded recently.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, sad to see because when we started out, like they were quite helpful to us. Like, let us know how to book gigs and showed us
Yeah.
around, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's it. There's not enough talk about that sort of stuff. I remember when like we were trying to organise our first show, and you're kind of just feeling in the dark.
Yeah.
You don't know what to
100%.
do, who to speak to, or
Yeah.
anything like that. And I wish like I could go back to then and just be like, dude, it's okay. It's not as hard as what you
Yeah,
think.
exactly.
You
Yeah.
know, like it's email a venue. Hey, we want to play a show.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. There's your
Yeah.
first step.
Yeah.
We were fortunate enough to link up with a couple bands that have been doing it for
Yeah,
a while, which
yeah.
made it a
And
lot
I
easier
think
to
that's
slide in.
even
yeah.
easier as well. When oh, can we play our first show with you guys? Yeah, jump on.
No expectations,
Yeah,
just kind of
yeah.
slide into a good
Yeah.
lineup.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you guys are from Rocco, and like, is that where you predominantly play, or you come to Perth to play, or?
No, we do the travel up to Perth
Okay.
a lot, because unfortunately there's just not a lot happening, like music, art-wise,
Yeah.
Yeah,
around
yeah.
Rockingham and Mandurah. Like, there's probably a few venues you could twist their leg and maybe have like a punk show, but
Not for original stuff, eh? It's very commercial.
yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
cover bands.
Yeah,
cover
yeah.
bands,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
shade to cover bands. Like, you do you, but you know.
yeah, like
need a
there's,
place to
there's
play.
no place for like
Yeah.
original sort of like
Yeah.
local music, but I suppose there's not a large scene for it down there really.
Yeah.
So
That surprises me
Yeah.
though. Like, I don't know why I feel a little bit surprised by that. I just thought that there would be a bit more of a need, you know.
Well, I think there is a new venue
Oh,
opened
really?
up down south just recently. It could be Mandurah. I'm not sure. Did you hear about it, Geordie?
Nope.
No, I saw on Facebook there was someone looking for bands to play at a new venue.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Not the factory one in Freo. There was another one like in Mandurah. I'm
Are you
pretty
thinking
sure.
about Encore in Rockingham?
Maybe.
Well, that's more of a commercial
Yeah.
cover band venue.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were looking for bands.
But like no, because I want to find out more venues that'll host original bands as well down south.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's kind
let's
of like you
face
have to
it-
go down to Bunbury, eh? Like
Yeah,
Bunbury,
yeah,
do Bunners,
yeah.
and then that area,
Yeah.
and then come
Yeah.
back up.
No, exactly right. So how many members are in Chub Rub, dude?
so there's 4 of us, yeah.
Four
so,
piece. Yep.
Yep.
So and you're the front man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just vocals, or you jump on guitar as well?
just strictly vocals for
Yeah.
the band. Play a bit of guitar in my spare time.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
But, yeah.
So you can play guitar as well.
Yeah, some way or another. I mean, I'm not the greatest, but yeah, I dabble.
Yeah.
So
Well, that-
how do you do the writing process with you guys? Like, do you how does it work?
Usually we'll get together, and I think I don't know.
after about 20 beers,
Yeah,
oh, we should
exactly.
write something.
Yeah. That's usually like our usual creative process is like get together, hang out, sort
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Talk about muck around for a bit,
Yeah.
throw some riffs down, and then
Fuck no.
get
Yeah.
everything recorded, get all the riff done, and then usually I'll brainstorm for 20 minutes, and we'll kind of collaborate on
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the verses and all that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's how it should be done.
Fucking
Well,
no. 20 beers.
Sometimes.
Yeah, definitely a bit of that happening.
Has your mic cut out there, Geordie?
It's doing a little something.
Oh.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I think you might be in. Anyway, let me just cut around all this stuff. Yeah,
That's very strange.
thank you. You guys have been doing a lot of your own recording, self-produced, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Please tell us about that. I'm gonna try and fix my mic.
overall, it makes the process like a lot more fun. I feel like it's it's definitely a lot more collaborative. Like a lot of feedback from each other.
Yep.
And we basically help each other through the whole process. But Max, we go to Max's house, and he's kind of like set up his own little studio now.
Max is your...
Max, our guitarist.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. So he owns quite a bit of gear now, and we just go to his and record.
Nice.
Yes. Sick.
Yeah, makes it a lot easier.
So it's all self-recorded?
Yeah.
Nah.
We're slowly getting better at it. Like from
yeah.
our first project to now, we've been investing more time in sort of.
Yeah, it's a real art form, right? Like, you know, to learn about just even recording drums specifically, because that's a fucking nightmare in itself. Do you know what I mean?
and
Like, it's so difficult.
You go down the rabbit hole, man, and then you find yourself, you've been awake for 48 hours watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Why does my mix sound shit?
For sure.
We just
Hey,
used...
he's
he's
back.
Back.
We just used a dude over in the States to mix our album, right? But I was going to say, I know that there's a lot of different producers and engineers and stuff who don't mind being hit up for some tips and stuff. So, yeah, like the guy that we were working with, he's out of Boston.
What's his name?
No.
What's his name?
Matt Doherty.
Matt Doherty.
No, not Boston. Sorry, Chicago. He was in Chicago. But I do know because like we obviously talking through the whole mix process with the album, and he was like, he's such a dude. And so I know he said to us that, you know, like if you guys ever want to do some recording at home or whatnot, happy to give you some tips and stuff.
Nice.
So yeah, I think, you know,
Because that would make his job easier at the end of the day as well,
100%.
like when he's mixing you.
I mean, we had done our recording process quite well, so it was fine. But I'm just saying that if you ever wanted tips on you guys, then, you know, you could hit up engineers and just be like, hey, man, this is not working. Even local engineers, you know, they'd be willing to sort of give you a few hints and stuff.
Definitely probably got to reach
some
out
of
there.
Some of them,
Probably a
and
lot
just
more
be choosy.
helpful than just like YouTube and it all.
Yeah.
I think the DIY really works for your sound.
Yeah.
You know, so like the rawness, the just true unfiltered, really it complements the projects that you've done.
Yeah.
But we speak about some the projects that you've done. You started out 2023 with Sniff This.
Yeah.
Was that your first song?
Yeah,
What
that
was
was
it, Sniff This?
our first
Sniff
time
This.
ever really
Followed up with Pull My Finger.
That was an EP.
Joking, by the way. Don't actually look that up.
But that project has one of you guys' staple songs, Piss Wrecked.
Oh yeah.
Seen so many videos and been in the crowd when Piss Wrecked has been going loud. Piss Wrecked. Yep.
Probably one of our catchier ones.
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
bit
Dude,
more
like
rhythm.
we really need to get an aux cable to run into the Roadcaster so we can actually start playing
Little
like
samples?
little snippets of bands' songs, you know, like because that would be really good right now.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to run it through my my speaker on my phone, but I know it'll just sound
It'll
shit
sound like
house.
crap. Yeah. No, don't do that. So the titles of your songs, are they just like, is it again or just like tongue-in-cheek fun stuff, or is it like
Yeah, well, most of it is tongue in cheek, like just a bit novelty, but pushing deeper, like past the the titles and all that.
Yeah.
There's a definitely like a bit of a deeper meaning at the end of the day.
Okay.
Inside most of the songs.
Cool. I was going to touch on that actually, because I know, like, you know, there are some bands that, you know, we even know in Perth and stuff that, you know, they get up on stage and they have a blast and, you know, they're up there and they're looking like, you know, they're having a maniac of a time.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think sometimes the real message and reason for the music gets kind of lost in translation sometimes. So it's kind of nice to know that there's that sort of deeper side to it as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, like there was this meme on Facebook. I got to get this right. It was like, you know, one of those like, nobody posts, like nobody. Someone's hardcore band in their nana's basement and the singer's like popping out of a green wheelie bin, you know. Like,
Yeah.
That is like the hardcore music scene.
Yeah,
you know? Like
exactly.
it's meant to be trashy. It's meant to be tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
But there's also a serious side to it as well.
Yeah.
I think that's when you get to play the dial like, oh, this is a serious song. Let's actually tone it down a bit. But I love it.
Yeah, it's all about balance, I reckon.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be all like
Yeah.
no one will take you serious if you just completely
Nah, it's
novelty
right.
and
Yeah,
humor
yeah.
the whole way. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes you just got to say things as well. You know.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, voice your
100%.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like the average for a hardcore song is like what, a minute 30, 2 minutes a song sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the sort of time limit for your songs?
Yeah, I think it's exactly right around that
Yeah,
time stamp.
yeah.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
of them are 2 minutes,
Yeah.
minute 50, minute 30.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't think we've hit over 3 minutes yet.
Oh, sure.
Enough time for a chub rub.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah,
Johnny.
2 minutes is all it takes. Johnny, you hit her
just rubbing
first.
them
2
out.
minutes.
quick,
Oh,
yeah.
2 minutes, bro. I'm not running marathons.
Oh boy.
And then there's songs like Piss Like a Puppy.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little background about Piss Like a Puppy?
Yeah, it's
I love these
basically
names,
the kind of undertone message we're trying to convey there is like, you know, if you're gonna do something, like do it hard, you know, like
Yeah.
Go
give
full.
it your all, don't
Yeah.
piss about.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
whether
like beating
it's,
around the bush.
Yeah,
Don't
beat
piss
around
like
the
a puppy.
bush, yeah. Whether it's like music or like playing a gig or
Yeah.
Yeah.
playing sport or
Yeah.
anything you do in life, like, you know,
Give it everything you got.
yeah, don't piss like a puppy.
Yeah,
That's
I
dope.
love
Go
that.
for it, yeah.
And,
Yeah, man.
sorry, you guys just released a new single.
Oh, yeah, we actually did.
What's it
it's
called, dude?
Break Your Neck.
Yeah, break
Oi.
your neck.
Yeah, okay. So we've gone from piss like a puppy to break your neck.
Yeah, just getting more volatile as we as we progress.
Is that in reference to Busta Rhymes?
No,
Okay.
unfortunately not. But I do love Busta Rhymes. Yeah, I love a bit of hip hop.
Just like a hardcore version of his song? Like,
Yeah,
Break your neck.
yeah,
That
that's
would
the,
work. That
the
would
energy
totally
we're
work.
kind of going for.
That's
like, you know,
wicked.
it's sort of like that. Yeah, just break your neck. Like just
Yeah.
banging it out. Nice,
Yeah.
fast tune.
Nice.
It's got a different flow compared to a lot of our older stuff. Like,
Yeah.
It's less
you-
like drudgy. It's a bit more intense. and
Are you
fast.
into skating, Cunno?
Yeah, I love skating.
I thought I'd say because you got a World Industries hat on. Is that
Yeah,
right?
the old,
Yeah.
It's Spitfire,
Yeah.
the wheel brand. Yeah, I
Oh,
love skateboarding. Yeah,
I thought I thought it
Pretty
was
similar, they are
Flame
very
Boy
similar.
to World Industries, but
oh, you
yeah.
idiot.
that's a classic one.
How
though, bro.
You
embarrassing.
don't even know what I'm talking about, Jordy.
Of course I do. The
Nah.
Spitfire. That ain't World
I
Industries.
have no idea. but-
Flame. That ain't Flame Boy.
No, they are very similar. They're
They are
very similar.
Yeah.
If you Google Flame Boy, right, and Spitfire, you'll see what I
I know,
mean.
I know
It's
exactly.
very
What you're talking. It's
similar.
literally a flame boy,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
and then the raindrop boy.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but I know
I'm,
flame boy.
I'm dialing it back, okay? Just for you.
Because-
I'm going-
It's interesting.
It's when we speak about these things that is very on topic because our man Izaac here, he's in the crowd. You can't see him. He might come on a little bit later, but he loves his tech decks and his hand decks,
Tech
which
decks.
are brands of like World Industries, Element.
Dude, like I used to be in high school playing with tech decks, man. Like, cause there's some boring maths class, and I just did not want to fucking be there.
Yeah.
Always had my tech deck in my pencil case, you know, just.
This dude is ridiculously good.
Oh,
He posts
legit.
videos all the time. He's doing like full like tray flips and
Please,
shit. I'm like,
please
damn.
tell me you brought it with you too.
Ah.
Dude, well,
He'll
we're
have to
gonna-
show us a demo.
Yeah. You know what? How long we got?
We got
Yeah.
there was seven
17
minutes in.
minutes. We're going to get Isaac up here soon.
In a little bit.
And he's going to show us some professional tech decking, man.
See if it
Oh my
cracks under
gosh, you
pressure.
guys.
That's right.
Under pressure.
So much pressure, but
Another big thing's coming first.
that's right.
No, it's a day of it,
But for
honestly.
the rest of the year, Chub Rub, you guys got any big plans coming up?
Um,
Shows?
We do have our next little project coming out. It's an EP or
Oh, sick.
yeah, I believe it's an EP. I don't really
Yeah.
know the
Yeah.
yeah.
How many songs on it?
It's got 9 songs on it.
Nine,
That's
an
an
album.
album, bro.
That's an album, bro.
Or LP?
Oh, an LP.
Yeah.
Well, an LP is an album.
Yeah.
It's a long play.
That's a long play.
Well, I've just been calling it a project because I don't know what technical term
It's kind of
to
that
use.
number, like it kind of sits there, isn't it? Like, you know, a lot of albums are 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 songs, whatever. But it could definitely be like classified as an album. But if your songs are under 2 minutes, it may not be because of the time on the album. See, so it might just be an
See,
EP.
They're all
that's why
under
we've
2
got
minutes.
Mel here. You are the brains of this operation.
Oh, look.
Well, your project, unreleased, unnamed yet.
Yeah,
Jones?
unnamed really. We're still throwing some ideas out.
Okay.
I look forward to hearing the names, man. Like,
yeah,
'cause-
big boots to fill. You know,
Yeah.
we've got a lot to follow up on.
Yeah, from Sniff This, we had Piss Wrecked, Self-Serve, Asbestos.
Asbestos.
And
Yeah.
That was
Fuck.
hardcore, right? Asbestos.
Yeah, yeah, it's probably
Just-
our
I
most
just love
popular tune.
fuck.
That one.
Fuck's a good one.
Yeah.
You should call one White Ox.
Yeah,
White Ox and a filter.
White
I
Oxes.
think I got a little smirk from Isaac over there.
the old White Ox, no filter. Eh?
Yeah,
White Ox
double
and
paper,
filter.
no filter trumpet.
So I wanted to ask you how you personally got into music. Like, what brought you to that space?
Well, always loved skateboarding and anything in that sort of like aspect of life, like creativity. Obviously, skateboarding. You meet a lot of cool people. They show you a lot of music
Yeah.
and style and things
Tony
like
Hawk's
that.
Pro Skater 1 and 2 soundtrack, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
So yeah, basically through skateboarding, I just got introduced to like a lot of punk music and from there, I just started becoming a bit more and more obsessive with it. I
Yeah.
mean, I was never like musically inclined growing up. Like,
Yeah.
never instrumentally like gifted or anything like that.
You just liked what you liked.
Yeah, just liked what I liked, and then
And then you went, well, I can do that too.
pretty much. And then
Right.
a few years on,
I
ended
can
up like
piss like a puppy.
perfect time, perfect place with
Yeah.
all the rest of the guys from the band.
Yeah.
And I kind of just jumped in and just
Yeah.
went for it. Just
Was it
been-
like nerve wracking for you? Like if you hadn't had like a music background or you weren't sort of doing anything musically and then you kind of
Nah.
like just went, I'm going to get up there.
I was more just keen because
Okay.
I don't think I'd ever be able to really put a band together like myself or convince anyone to join a band with me.
Right.
So I was more than
Yeah.
happy to just waltz in and like look like I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Just play the part and then
Just wing it.
That's
slowly
me
just,
every
like,
day. I
became
try to just
truer.
fake
Yeah.
it.
Do it.
No, that's awesome, man.
So what's the ETA you reckon for the release of the new project?
We're hoping around June.
Yeah, cool. That's not far away, man.
Yeah,
It's just around the corner.
Are you planning the launch?
We are planning to do something for the launch. We haven't put anything down on paper yet.
Well, mate, if you're looking for a venue, you know where we are now.
Perfect, yeah.
11 in Malaga.
Yep.
You just speak to Trevor over there behind the bar, mate. and,
Yeah, nice. Yeah, we'd
yeah.
love to tee up something like that.
Yeah,
That'd be
definitely,
ripper, man.
And I've played here before, and this venue's sick.
It's got a
man.
cool little vibe in
It's
here.
got a great vibe. You know, you just look around, the aesthetics of it. A lot of planning has gone into this. Like,
Yeah.
check out the Ute, man. That's
man.
a DJ booth up there in the corner.
Oh.
Yep. See the Ute up in the top left
I
corner?
can't sit. No, the left.
Oh, the lights in your
lights
eye.
Yeah, the
blinding
lights.
me.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, it's right there, but then I saw the light in your eyes.
the lights in his eyes.
So someone can get up in there and
Yeah,
DJ.
man. There's a
Oh, man,
ladder
that's
like
crazy.
next to the sound desk. You can just jump up in
Oh,
there.
ripper.
Yeah, we
Yes.
had one of our guests the other week. His name is Siraj, and he's a DJ. And
Yep.
I said to him, "Go check it out," and he's like, "Mate, I am." Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna
Like
do
that's
it.
cool.
on top of
man.
the world up there, right? But yeah, it would be so sick to get you guys play up here in Perth and like do a launch or something for your
Yeah, we'd love
your
to
new
do that.
project.
Yeah.
That'd be so awesome.
Bloody oath,
Would love that. Should
Mate.
we get Isaac?
Oh, are you alive there, Geordie?
I'm alive. I'm good.
Hey.
It was the chord.
Oh, yeah, it is the chord.
You got a bungy
Just
cord.
doing a little bit. How you going? But that'd be really cool. You just might have to be a little heads up to your guests to be a little, be a little
Hey.
careful.
Yeah.
You know what?
Elbows tucked in.
Let's I'm going to jump off the mic for a few minutes and let's get Isaac up here as
Come
well, and he
on.
can give us his take on piss like a puppy and
The
come
rubbing
over
of-
here, brother.
The rubbing of chubs.
The rabbit. Oh, just stop.
It is the rubbing of chubs.
There he is.
The man from
Just
over
be careful
east,
getting on. There you are.
formerly an
Sinking down.
East man from Brisbane, was it?
Let me just. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm from Logan in Brisbane,
Logan.
Queensland.
Hmm.
So I came over here by myself pretty much and met these guys, and then we started a band.
You
That's
smell nice, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You do. I know. He got it. I was like, this
I mean,
surprised.
I tried to
punk.
make an effort. You know, we're from Rockingham. So.
Oh my God! Stop.
Got to clean it up a little bit.
So when did you join the band? Like, did you guys like do this a collab thing or?
Yeah,
How did it
there's
work again?
a bit of an interesting one. So I was going to go to a gig. I was going to see Pennywise and Circle Jerks, which was like,
nice.
I was really keen for it. But my other friend that was supposed to come dropped out, and I didn't want to go by myself. So I put a post on Facebook in like Perth Punks and said, hey, anyone like want to come to the gig? And this crazy dude named Cooper hit me up. And so I went to the gig with him. He was crazy. I was like, I never want to see this guy again. Next day, he was at my house and we were like jamming and drumming. And then I had a friend I skated with named Max, and we'd been skating for a while. And he came over and laid some guitar down. And then we were just there. We had like the band and we just needed someone to sing. Max knew Cunno, and then it just, from the first jam, it just went off.
It sounds
We
like
wrote
it was
song.
like a really like an easy process.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was surprisingly. I always wanted to do like something band-wise, but I just never was like kind of able to put it together.
Together.
Like it's tricky.
Yeah, it
but
can
then
be.
it just came together. Just met the right people.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
And you are the man on the bass.
Yes, I play the bass.
Slap at the bass.
Did you play in Queensland?
No, I didn't play at all over there. I think one of my friends was playing guitar, and he said, I play guitar, so you have to play the bass.
Oh.
And so he just went and bought me a bass, and then so
Here you go.
yeah. So when I came
Man.
over here, I just practiced on that. Had not much else to do. It was like very new
Yeah.
to WA, so I just learned how to play the bass and learned a lot of punk stuff because I found that was really interesting on the bass. Is
Yeah.
like punk riffs. They were
Yeah.
fast, technical. So
Yeah. So how are you finding Perth life comparatively to Queensland, like the music scene in particular?
to be honest, like in general, I like Perth a lot more. It's really nice over here, and music scene wise, I didn't go to a lot of gigs over east unless they were like with my dad because he's big into like punk and metal.
Okay.
So we were a little bit involved in the local scene over there, but not playing, just kind of going. But over here, once I started going with friends, like we went to, I think the first gig we went to as a band was Colormind.
Oh, was it?
What was it
Swan
at?
Basement.
Swan Basement.
Swan
Yeah.
Basement. Was that you were there as
Belgravia's
well?
first show.
As well?
Were you there?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And Killed in Action played.
Killed in Action as well.
Yeah. So that was like the first show we sort of went to as a band, and then started going to more shows from there. And
Nice.
So I've known you from way back. I didn't even know that.
think Killed in Action killed like 3 wedges that night.
Oh, Jesus.
yeah, I got a video, and someone was like backflopping like onto the stage, and it was pretty gnarly. Like it was cool.
We finished playing because we were second,
Yeah.
and then they followed after us, Killing Action, and I was like, we gotta go. Just
It was a big
vicinity,
night.
they were going off. I was like, damn.
I do remember enjoying like your guys' set like a lot.
That was our first
It was
show.
really cool.
So that's good to hear. Thank you, man. But speaking of playing shows, you're not only in Chub Rub, you also go to a corner and take a piss.
What?
So he's in a band called Piss Corner.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, we don't play so much at the minute. We're kind of chilling it back, but we gigged for quite a while, and we're playing like multiple gigs a week, just wherever.
Yeah.
So for context, the name starts from like Rockingham Skate Park. There's no toilet there,
Oh,
so
okay.
you got to piss in the corner.
Piss in the corner.
Piss corner. It,
Right.
and it's just such a catching name. Like anytime the name comes up, people are like, "What?" Just unfortunate to be in like 2 like badly named bands.
I don't know if
you
they're,
know?
I don't know if they're badly named. Let's not
I think
say
it
that.
fits your aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I play bass in Piss Corner as well. It's more like a technically hardcore, I think I'd say.
Yeah.
I think there's been like 2 or 3 shows that I've seen of you guys where you've done back to back.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I
true.
do.
Played one set,
Both in the same night.
2 bands play, and then he plays again.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm like,
That is hectic. Like, I mean, as a singer, I wouldn't love to do that because you give it all in one set and then it's like, oh my God, reset and go and do it again. But like, would you do 2 back-to-back sets?
Oh, no way.
No, hell
man.
fucking
I
nah.
don't even have the energy to
No.
like enjoy a beer afterwards. Like,
I feel the
yeah.
same. I feel
you-
the same.
I go
If you hear-
straight to sleep.
But musicians, right? They can just be like, oh, yeah,
his vocal style is
Yeah.
just
yeah.
It's
proud and pure.
not the most preservative.
Yeah, exactly. So after a 30,
Probably won't
30
have
minute,
a long career vocally.
You need to have like some honey and lemon and stuff after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
here for a fun time, not a long time.
But
Exactly.
regardless of like the genre of music that you play in, vocal health is so damn important, and we just don't talk about it enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And regardless, like you could be singing in a no shade at all, but in R&B and stuff like that, and you may not suffer as much vocal fatigue. But like if you're in like your punk, rock, and then metal and stuff like that, and it's like you really have vocal fatigue after, regardless
Oh, yeah.
of how good
Oh,
like
yeah.
your technique is. It's still there, right?
Yeah, kind of thinking, fuck, dude. This hard as fuck. I don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
yeah. I've woken up many mornings with completely just having no voice.
So
Oh,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, trying to go order breakfast, and I'm just like,
I did a show the other day, and the boys were packing up after the set, and we had a merch table, and they're like, go, man the helm. And I'm just played a set. So these people were trying to buy merch. I'm like, I'm good. All right, take this. And I was like, why are they putting me on the table? That doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta look after the voice.
You
Gotta
do,
look after the voice.
you do,
Definitely,
you do.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Guys, we have a segment on our show.
Bring it.
It's called What's on Repeat. So, if you guys had to just say any maybe a certain band, maybe a certain song that you just can't get enough of, and you want to share it to the world, would you like to drop that now? If
yeah,
you've
of
got something?
course. Well, a band that I feel like I could never get tired of, and I listen to every day. One of my favorite bands ever is Title Fight.
Title Fight. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
Nice.
Bit post-hardcore-y, sort of still got that sort of skate punk sort of style to it, but
Yeah.
very post-hardcore.
I love
Yeah,
those
great
bands that you
band.
can listen to like every single day and never get
Yeah.
tired of their music. It doesn't
Yeah.
happen a lot, but it does happen.
Yeah,
I'm the same. I've got
for me
a
personally,
band.
that's that band for me.
Yeah, nice.
Title Fight.
I got a pretty random one. So there's a song called Too Much Drama by The Vandals.
Oh.
And it's actually written at the same time The Offspring wrote the song Walla Walla. So
Okay.
they share the exact same sort of chorus. I just think it's a really cool little reference there that they both sort of... And then when they play shows, they copy each other and they play each other's version of the
Really?
song.
Oh, that's sick.
It's
cool.
just stuck in my head. It's got like a riff that's just just burned in my brain. One of those ones when you hear it, you're like, oh, I got to go learn how to play that.
Right.
Like,
And if those who don't know, go check that out.
Yes.
So it's Walla Walla.
and Too Much Drama
Too Much
by
Drama.
the Vandals, the best band ever.
Boom. How about that? Easy
How
as,
about that?
guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. We have a final segment.
Yes.
Which is called Cold Out or Cold Out. So if you guys want to look in your mics, Izzy, yours would be this one here. Mm-hmm. And Cunno, yours would be the far right.
Yeah.
If there's someone in the scene, a band, musician, artist, any kind of creative that you think would benefit from being on the show, please let them know.
Call them out.
And we'll call them out.
I think some of the Krellbone boys would, yeah, that'd be a good podcast. I'm very interested in hearing what they have to say, what they've been up to.
Seeing you, George. So,
There's a band we played with a bit recently with Swellbo. They're like a skate punk band. They'd be pretty interesting to sort of interview as well. They're sort of similar location-wise to us. Share pretty similar like punky sort of views. They're pretty cool.
they go hard, yeah.
What's their name again?
Swellbo.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. So we could totally put on a punk night up here.
Throwing some bows in this.
That would be sweet.
Hell yeah, guys. Well, looking forward to the next official release.
Yes.
Unnamed. But till then, keep plotting away. Keep grinding. Keep being hardcore and punk as fuck.
That's
And
it.
then just before we go, people can find you on
Yes.
what platforms?
Instagram, Spotify.
Yep.
Is it just Chub Rub Band?
Yeah.
Chub
Is
Rub
it
Band.
Chub.rub Perth.
Chub Dub Rub
Yeah.
Perth.
There you
We
go.
can-
Don't
Otherwise,
Google it.
there's,
You'll get a bunch of like random
Oh,
like,
yeah.
articles not related to
We're
it.
making our way up
Yeah.
the search listing.
Yeah,
so,
I was
you
like,
know.
did you guys put that in the search engine before you actually created your
No, we did
socials?
not.
Okay.
Incognito mode.
There's also ChubTube on YouTube, which is like our video sort of series vlog
Oh,
type,
yes.
like just it's crazy like compilation of like out of band like footage at home on stage stuff.
BTS
Awesome.
stuff.
Yeah, ChubTube. Check that one out.
Chub Tube.
Chub
There you
Tube.
go. You heard it here.
Hell yeah,
Thank you guys
guys.
so much for coming in.
Thank you.
for having us.
Keep breezy. And we'll see you next Wheezy.
See ya.
Hi everyone, this is Jardel from Big Things Coming, and we are looking for more guests for our show. So if you're into music, dance, the arts, photography, videography, anything in between, any genres, feel free to send us a message and we'll get you on our show.